Hey Scott, sorry to interrupt. I'm getting a ton of questions from customers wanting to know more about us and specifically why you started TopCoat. If you have a minute, I'd like to get the backstory to share it with them.
Yeah, actually I do. It's actually a really good story. I get asked this quite a bit. Let's see, where would I start? Well, I started the company in 2002, as you know, and prior to that, my entire career was detail shops and automotive shops, and so I've been in this industry from a very young age. To date, it's been, dear Lord, 40 years of being in this industry. I mean, I've worked with everything under the sun, and what I wanted to do was create a company to where I could actually create and formulate my very own products. And it was interesting when I started the business. I mean, a couple months later, I got in just a serious car accident, and it was brutal. It was life changing, and although I started another detail shop and I wanted to go down the roads of the chemical side, it just physically stopped me from everything. And wheelchairs and hospital beds, you name it, surgery after surgery. I can't tell you how many surgeries I had, but the point was it didn't stop my passion for wanting to create my very own product. To start with a really incredible polish and a product that was the very first multi-use, multi-coating technology ever to hit the market, because there's just too many products out there. It was just too saturated. And again, with my experience of decades, I knew that if I could create a product like this, it would be a big success. And so that's where F11 came from. And that's how F11 was created. And a lot of testing, a lot of R&D, because I wanted to make sure if I put my name on it, it was going to work, right? Well, it quickly became an online sensation, and it revolutionized the industry as we knew it. I mean, it just went crazy to the point of my home. You talk about your American, story. Everything was crazy to the ceiling with boxes and packages. It was something, right? Which eventually, obviously, turned into a full-blown manufacturing facility where R&D, warehousing, fulfillment, everything done under our new facility. Well, it's not new anymore, but 65,000 square foot and growing. You want to see here? If we got a little time, we can show everyone a little bit of what it looks like. But yeah, it went from the garage, boxes everywhere. Couldn't sit in a couch to watch TV, Mary and I. And let alone walking around in a walker or using my wheelchair, and then naturally it jumped into this, where we're here today. And of course we have state-of-the-art facility now, and we do everything here. And one thing, if you notice, that this is one of two major buildings that we have. And just to give you an idea, imagine all these boxes to the ceiling in the house, right? Well, thank God we have the space now, because this is now what we have. And this is just one of many buildings that we have. So at the end of the day, it was about making sure that as a manufacturer, we fulfilled everything. As I said, R&D, packaged it, everything under one roof. Great people, great employees, the whole 9 yards. But from formulation to R&D, testing, you name it, it's all done here. And it's all made in the United States, which is wonderful. And the other thing too is it's so important when us as a manufacturer and being the online sensation that we were, a lot of these companies came out of the woodwork, right? And they all said what we were saying, but their products could not live up to ours. Okay, we all, as a standing joke, we always said, often imitated but never duplicated. And the reason why is because we're passionate. We're in this industry. We care, and we're doing it for a reason. And we use products and additives and chemicals that are extremely expensive, but we do that for a reason, like being water-based technology. That's very hard to do, but at the end of the day, it's better. It's better than any of these other products on the market, and it's by design. It's not a typical marketer that you find online, like all the copycats that just grab the product from China or God knows where, but yet acting as if they're a manufacturer like us. So this leads me to something, though. You know what we're going to do? We're going to actually do a video just on us, our products, against the competitors. I think that's very important right now, again, because at the time we did this, we cut through all the confusion in the marketplace. And now here, years later, with everyone jumping in trying to say the same message, it's hard to understand who really is doing what, at these days. Granted, we started it all, but I think it's very important, again, to cut through all of that confusion again. So we are going to do some videos on that, so stay tuned, and I can't wait to do it. We'll see you.